and welcome back to the Graceful Tangle YouTube channel. I'm Amy Kate, a young but passionate knitter and crocheter. You can find links to all of the places where you can find me on social media in the description box below, so be sure to check those things out. I love being able to interact with you guys via social media, so be sure to follow me on all of those places so that you can stay up to date on everything that's happening. But yes, so I am back with you guys today talking about an awesome KnitPicks unboxing kind of haul. I have actually already opened this box because there were some things in it that I can't show you yet. And so I'm just going to show you everything that I can, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. I am really excited about everything that is in this box, and I can't wait to get started on these fun projects. So I wouldn't actually normally be filming a video today. It's currently Tuesday, October, this will test my memory here, 27th. It's the 27th. And I generally actually don't film a ton of videos throughout the week. I usually do it all in the course of just a couple days over the weekend, just because of how my schedule goes with school and such. But I can't wait to get started on these things, so I've carved off a little bit of time to film this video for you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. Alrighty, so first up, let me show you this yarn. So this is going to be a specific design very soon, which is why I need to get started on it. I basically already know, everything that it's gonna have per se. I just have to actually make the sample. So I'm not too worried about time restraints or anything like that, but I want to go ahead and get started on it. So this is a beautiful combination. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I am just in love with this color combo. So, this is KnitPicks Preciosa. I actually do not think I'm saying that right. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how to pronounce that. But, it is a tonal yarn, and this is the worsted weight. This is the color Chutney. And it is this beautiful pumpkin-y orange. I love it so much. And these are pretty big skeins, too. This is 100 grams, 273 yards. And it is a 100% superwash merino, no, just merino, not superwash, 100% merino wool. And it is a single ply, which is super exciting. I've been really enjoying single ply yarns. So, this is Chutney. This is Pluot. This is very color accurate too. The lighting is not 100% today because it is a very cloudy day, which I'm not complaining about, but I'm really glad that these are showing up as accurately as they are. And then this one is Pewter. So I'm really excited about these, and I cannot wait to get started on this project. Alrighty, next up we have, let's see. We have some City Tweed DK. I have never used this yarn before, but I have been wanting to for quite a while now. This is the color Romance. This is a DK weight, 123 yards per 50 grams. Let me see if I can find the, yes. 55% merino wool, 25% superfine alpaca, 20% Donegal tweed. So it is just this really beautiful kind of rustic red. That's more accurate than when it's close up. But you can see all the tweedy flecks. It is so beautiful. So this is going to be a pair of socks that I'm really excited about. So yeah, I'm just excited about all of these new things to work with. Alrighty, and then we have some Muse. I'm really excited to get started on this yarn. This is the color Savvy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be Savvy. 114 yards per 100 grams. This is an Aran weight, so it's a little bit heavier than a standard worsted, but it's a little bit lighter than a bulky. So it's exactly in between. Again, this is the color Savvy. And then this one is the color Impulse. And I actually have something super exciting coming up using this skein, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, beautiful. And this is also single ply and superwash merino. So this yarn is not superwash, and this is. So kind of excited to see how those compare. But yeah, love these colors. This yarn is just gorgeous. I love the tonality, but also the subtleness of the tonality in this color. Yeah, so beautiful. Okay, and then we have some static. So y'all have heard me talk about static in the past, pretty recently. I just finished my first pair of socks using it, and I absolutely love it. And so now I have this fabulous idea for Christmas, and I'm going to be getting started on it this month because, well, in November, I guess. Because Christmas is going to be here before we know it, and I don't even know how much time I'm going to have. So these two colors are going to be socks for my brothers. I am hoping that they don't watch this video because I have gone to extreme lengths to keep this a secret, but I don't want to keep it a secret from you guys. So this blue is the color Neptune, and it's just a blue variegated with some white and a little bit of black and some really dark navy. Really beautiful. I guess I shouldn't say beautiful. Really handsome. And then this one is Terrarium. So it is kind of the same thing in my eyes, which is kind of the look I was going for, but in green. So I think it's going to work out really, really well. I'm super excited to get started on these. If you aren't familiar, static is a figuring weight yarn, 437 yards per 100 grams, 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. It is absolutely perfect for sock knitting. I love it so much. I am able to get a full pair of socks out of 100 grams. I actually have not knit a pair of men's socks yet. It'll be my first time doing that. But I know that I'll be able to because I knit myself socks out of it. And I have quite a bit left. So I imagine that I won't have very much left because these will be pretty long socks. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I'll keep you updated on how much yarn I use because I think that's something that I want to share because I feel like sometimes sock yarn is generally sold in 100 gram hanks, but then something like Felici is sold in 50 grams. And so I think it's really important to kind of know the difference between 50 grams and 100 grams and also be able to recognize how much knitting you're going to be able to do using that 50 gram ball. So if I can get a full pair of socks from 150 gram skein, then I'm going to want to know that and keep that in mind so that if I am purchasing yarn, I don't have to purchase too much. So I think that's really important to know, but I'm pretty certain that I'm going to use almost the full 100 grams for those socks. Alrighty, next up we have Wonder Fluff. Okay, so this is going to be my first time using KnitPicks Wonder Fluff. I'm so excited about it. I have a design in mind that I've been wanting to create for quite a while, and it's finally the right season. And I think that using this yarn in these colors is going to make it kind of different and unique, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm really looking forward to getting started on it. So this is KnitPicks Wonder Fluff. It is a bulky weight, 142 yards per 50 grams. And this is 70% baby alpaca, 23% nylon, and 7% merino wool. It feels like a cloud. I mean, I've never actually felt a cloud, but it is, okay, like a cotton ball. There, that's a better analogy. It feels like a cotton ball. It is so soft, so fluffy, so airy. Like it's so light. I honestly think that I would love to have a sweater out of Wonder Fluff. Maybe like a cardigan. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. But I already know what this is going to be, and it's not a cardigan. So these two colors are Finley Heather. It's like this really neutral, it's like a really light gray. It's not quite white, but it's also not quite beige. It's kind of like a beigey gray, I guess. And then this is Cobblestone Heather. So I've actually used this, not this yarn line, but this color multiple times, and I really, really love this charcoal gray. I know I've talked about this before, but one thing that I really love about KnitPicks is often, not all the time, but often they will have different yarn lines in the same colorway. So for example, Cobblestone, This is obviously in the Wonder Fluff line, but I know they also have Cobblestone in Bravo Worsted, Sport, and Bulky, in Stroll. And I really, really like that because when I'm ordering it and placing my order, I know what the color looks like because I've used it before. And so I can kind of relate to those two things. I know a lot of issues that sometimes happen with yarn companies is you get a color, you purchase a color online thinking it's one thing, and then you get it in the mail and it's quite another. And that's really, generally speaking, it's really no fault of anybody. It's just the difference in computer monitors. And so knowing that I know what Cobblestone Heather looks like because I've used it in another yarn line really helps me make that purchase because it makes me kind of recognize what it's going to look like when I get it in person. So that's a really big plus that I love that KnitPicks has. So yes, these two are going to go together in a design, and I'm really excited about it. I should stop saying I'm excited, huh? Are y'all tired of it yet? Okay, so the next thing is Kindred. So this is a brand new yarn for KnitPicks. I'll be talking more about it later in a separate video, but I am so excited to try out this yarn. When I first saw it online, I knew I wanted to check it out, and mainly just because of the content. So this yarn is 68% baby alpaca, 32% Peruvian Pima cotton. So I have never worked with a base like this, and I am so excited to do it. It feels wonderful. It's soft because of the baby alpaca, but it has that kind of little bit of durability due to the cotton, and I really, really like it. I have not crocheted with it yet, but I'm really excited to, or knit, either one. But yeah, so I have quite a few colors. Let me get them all out of this box so that I can show you all of them. Okay, so this is Raspberry, Cordial. I'm not sure. I'm obviously not the best at pronouncing these color names. And then we have Mulled Wine, Goldenrod, Spice. I love this one for fall. It's like the most perfect orange. It's not too bright. It's not too dark. I love it. Okay, and next up we have Cactus, which is this beautifully bright green. And then last but not least, Wintergreen, which reminds me of like wintergreen gum. Yeah, really, really love all of these colors, and I cannot wait to get started on something. I kind of have the desire to put them all together into something because they look so beautiful together. I don't know. I mean, they're all very different, but they kind of all go together at the same time. I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I'm definitely debating that. I don't have a complete design idea yet. I kind of just want to try it out, but I'm really excited for some future possibilities with this yarn. Alrighty, and then I have another new yarn. So this is Twill Fingering, 183, oh, I didn't say the yardage. So this is DK weight, 115 yards per 50 grams. So that's Kindred. Kind of a standard DK weight amount for 50 gram ball of yarn, which is great. So then we have Twill Fingering, and this is 183 yards per 50 grams. This specific color is Crabapple Heather, which we actually have a crabapple tree in our backyard. And so I kind of like having a yarn that's named Crabapple. And then I have Merlin Heather. So this is like almost black. So it's probably going to show up black on camera. It's like, I mean, it's so close to black, but I see a little bit of blue. It's a little bit more blue, kind of like a midnight black almost. So that's those two. And then we have Black Cherry Heather, which is like the most beautiful maroon plum color. And then Sea Salt Heather. This one reminds me a lot of Dove Heather. So if you're familiar with that color from KnitPicks, I know that they have it in Brava and some other lines as well, but this color reminds me a lot of that. It's a very light gray, kind of heathered, but not really at the same time. Yeah, really like that gray. And then my two favorites, you're not going to be surprised. Voyage Heather, which is like my favorite kind of antique teal color. And then Rosewater Heather. So yes, these are my favorite two from this this new collection that I have. I haven't seen all of the colors in person, and I also love it with this, all of that together. So really excited to try this out. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna make yet. I'm thinking maybe a pair of socks. Well, multiple pairs of socks for sure, but we'll have to see. I actually kind of have the desire to try a pair of Fair Isle socks. I have a pattern in mind. We'll see how that goes. I just thought of it, and that's a scary thought, Fair Isle socks. That terrifies me, but it's something that I want to do for sure. So, really excited to try that out. Okay, and then a couple of more yarns. Oh, sorry if you heard that crinkling there. Some Big O. I really like the Big O line. This is a bulky weight, 110 yards per 100 grams, 50% superwash merino wool, 50% nylon. So this is the color Autumn Heather, and it's just that reminds me so much of fall and changing leaves. This one is North Pole Heather, and I actually have a design in mind for this that I'm really excited about later this winter. And then, last but not least, Raspberry Heather. And this is a super bright pink. It is 100% accurate on screen here. I think it needs to be a hat for my sister. But yeah, very bright for sure. So, excited about those. Okay, and now I have a few little tools to talk about and a new bag. So let's do that. Let me get them all out here. Okay, so first off, we have these adorable ornaments. So I'll be talking more about these later as well, but this is a ornament blank. So what you do is in this little kit, you get 2 ornaments, and then you use embroidery floss or like a fingering weight yarn maybe, and embroider onto the wooden ornaments. How cute is that? And it comes with 2 little leather straps to attach to hang on the tree. I'm so excited about these. I think they're so beautiful. I cannot wait to make them for Christmas this year. Yeah, so I have the mittens and the sweater. Apologies for the crinkling. And again, I will talk more about these in a separate video, but I'm really excited about them. They're so pretty, and I'm really loving all of these wooden contrinkles, things like this. Alrighty, and then we have some sheep stitch markers, which you'll be hearing more about very soon. I have an exciting announcement for them, but yeah, so I have some sock ones that are very similar to this, and these are the same. They just have little bitty sheep, which is so cute. And then some washable tags. So these are made to secure to your handmade items. And they're washable, which is so nice. I have been wanting something like this for so long, and I just haven't bitten the bullet and purchased anything. But I'm really excited to use these. So these are leather. Just trying to see. Oh no. Bamboo buttons and birch tags can go in the washer and dryer, but may last longer if hand washed and or dried flat. So there's a lot of information on the back of this card. I think I misread it though. I think these are bamboo, not leather, which is super cool. But as I'm looking at it now, I can definitely see that they remind me of cork. But yeah, those are so beautiful. I'm really excited to attach them to finished tags and things like that. And I think that a little tag like that is just the perfect kind of addition to a Christmas gift, because it just kind of reminds that person that it's handmade and that love went into it. Alrighty, and then this is like too beautiful to use. Not really, but it is so beautiful. So this is a 1-inch gauge swatch ruler. Sorry for the crinkling. and it's rose gold. So this is a keychain, so you can carry it around with you on your bag or project bag or whatever the case may be. And it is simply a 1-inch square. So what you do is you knit a swatch, and then you place the swatch on the back like this, and then you count how many stitches you have per inch by just following the frame. So it's, whoa, you can see the reflection. I'm really excited to try this out. So often I just lay my swatch on a flat surface and measure it using a ruler that way, but this is going to be so much easier because it blocks off those other stitches. So it really makes you focus on just that 1-inch section, which is so handy. I am really excited to try this out. But yeah, I absolutely love this little guy. And then I have 2 sets of needles, or 2 pairs of needles, I guess I should say. And I'm going to open them up so that I can show you. So these first ones are the Sunstruck wood, and these are size 2.25 millimeter, 32-inch cord. So I'm going to be using these to knit some socks. And I'm really excited to try out this wood needle. Really, really beautiful, neutral color. And then I also have the 40-inch nickel-plated needles. So, here is my thought for these needles. I'm sorry for the crinkling. But this is going to be, I'm going to use these to make socks at the same time. So I'm going to make 2 at a time, magic loop socks. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes, but I'm really excited about it, and I'm confident that I can do it. I think I'm going to try it out using this yarn or the blue, because I'm pretty sure these are going to just be vanilla socks, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping that it's successful. If you have any tips for knitting socks 2 at a time, please leave them in the description box below. I'll be talking about it more in a separate video too, for sure, but yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about it because the thing that I'm most nervous about is my yarn tangling. I know I can do it technique-wise. I just don't know if I can handle the tangled yarn if that happens. But we'll have to see. I'm sure I will learn so much in the process. And then last but not least, we have this bag, which I have a couple more like this, and I absolutely love using them for socks and small projects like that. And this one says, I could totally make that, which I have that thought all the time. I get so much inspiration from going into like big box stores. We have like a Ross and a TJ Maxx in the US, and I love going into those stores and looking at all of the knitted cardigans and sweaters and things like that for inspiration. And this thought always comes to mind. So love this. Love this little bag. And that is it for this little haul. I'm super excited to use all of these fantastic things. Let me know in the description, I always say that, like in every video, I say, let me know in the description box when you can't actually put anything in the description box. But anyway, let me know in the comments below if there was anything that you've seen me talk about here that you would like more details about, or a separate video, or a separate review, or anything along those lines. I always want to provide content that you guys are excited about and want to watch and want to gain some information from. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, I would love it if you took a moment to subscribe to my channel. And then don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can know each and every time I upload a video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!